Hi everyone, this is Grace, and today I'm going to show you how we can make a crochet rug fast and very simple. So for today's project you're going to need an ultra soft knit and two balls of medium weight yarn. You're going to need a crochet needle. For me I'm using 2.0 millimeters and a scissor. So first you're going to make on a very important note, you're going to choose any color of your choice, but for me today I've only chosen red and white. Yeah, they're my favorite. And first you're going to get the needle, make your boundary. First you're going to get the center, the very first center, the center of the yarn ball, and this is it. So you don't have to get disturbed. Don't mind the grass. Today I've done it outdoor. It's quite hot indoors, so I've done it outdoors. Sorry. So we are going to get the very first head, and we're going to make a boundary. First, you're going to make the magic circle. Yeah, this is the magic circle, and insert your hook, and you're going to make the boundary on the ultra soft knit. Because if you don't make the boundary, yeah, your project will look very, very ugly. I'm sorry to say so. Going to yarn over and make knot, a slip knot, just like this. Yarn over and make a slip stitch. Yarn over and make a slip stitch. So this is what we are going to continue doing until we cover the whole knit. So meet afterwards, we'll finish doing that. So we've come to the end of making the boundary. As you can see, the boundary is very nice. We've made very many slip stitches around the knit, so as to make our work very neat. So at the extreme end, as you can see to the corner, as you can see, this is the start, this is the starting point, and this is the ending point. So we are going to show you how to make your work still neat. So I've pulled it out, and now we have two tails. First, you're going to make it disappear. You're going to begin yarning over within these other notches, the other stitches, sorry. So this is how you're going to make it, just to make your work neat. As always, once you're making your crochet work, make sure it's neat. So after you've made a few notches, cut. So still we do the same thing. We still do the same thing with the starting tail. And pass over and sorry. Yeah. Good. Just to secure the end. Perfect. So this is how it looks like. So we start with the doormat. First, you're going to look for the very start of the ball, and here it is. So we are going to start. Yeah, right now I'm using my lap. You can work anywhere, on a table, on a pillow. Yeah, for me I feel more comfortable on my lap, and this is what I'm doing. So first we're going to you get your hook. You can make it penetrate through the hole and hook. your yarn and make a loop, and then you yarn over, make a knot. Yeah, this is what I mean. Make a knot. So pull this one aside and leave this one alone. So pull your working yarn. Yes, you can wrap it around your finger so as to secure it. Then penetrate your yarn and then pull it. Yes, I'm making something small. That's what I start. So I can pull it, make it a little longer so as to make it fluffier. So you keep doing the same thing. Pull, yarn over, pull it, then also yarn over and pull it. So you keep doing this until you come to the end of the line. Yeah, and keep doing this. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up just to show support. And hit that notification bell below so as you get notified for more videos. Yes, this is part 1, and if we get it to 1000 likes, you can get the part 2 and find out how our project got to an end. So you keep doing this until to the end of the line. So we shall meet at the end of our line. So this is quite the end of our line, and then we're going to make a corner. So you come, you still do the same thing but in the opposite direction. For this, yarn over, still yarn over and pull. Sorry, it's quite big. Still yarn over and pull, but just make sure the yarn is always at the same side. So you also change your project and still do the same thing, but you're making a square. So we're following the opposite direction. First going to make a square since it's the design, it's the planned design. Yeah, you handle your working yarn just to make your work easier. So you continue doing this. So if you feel the yarn is too much on your needle, you can leave it and then handle one loop. So you continue with your work, but still if you feel that there are very many loops on your needle or on your hook, you still do the same thing. You leave out all of them and pick one working loop, sorry. Besides, you still have to get a needle that you're comfortable with. I mean a needle small enough to get into the hole, but still big enough to handle or to grasp your yarn, because always this work does not feel so comfortable if you're using a hook that is really giving you hard time to handle. So as you can see, this side we are making a square, so you can still turn your work upside down so you can see how your work is going. So as for mine, I'm making from the corner, so I want to stop here and then make another. And this is what I'm really doing. So as for here, I'm going to turn my work. So as I told you, you're free to work on your table, you're free to work anywhere. Some people use a pillow, But as for me, I'm more comfortable, very, very comfortable using my lap. Or even working in space, yeah, can. That is what makes me comfortable. I don't know what makes you comfortable, but yeah, can look for any surface that makes you feel good, or you feel good working there. So as you can see, this is what I'm doing. I'm going downwards. So still have to feel this. And on a very good note, yes, for ladies out there, you're still stuck in quarantine, well, you can do this as your side hustle. Apart from the office work, you can do this as your hobby. Yes, practically I am a hobbyist, so I do this as my hobby. Well, and I can earn a few dollars from this. So feel free to start doing this also. It's very easy, it's time saving, and you need very less material to do this. Very less. And as for this method, is really very fast because and it saves your yarn. You can imagine cutting your yarn into very many small pieces. No, it's not. It doesn't help. But if you can use this, it's very fast, and it can also help you save practically for people who are doing this as their work, day-to-day work. They know what I'm talking about. It is quite economical. You use very less yarn, and you can save a lot of time to cover your orders. So, welcome back. And now we are done knitting this one corner. So in the back it looks like this. Yeah, I've just done a small part just to show you the basic part, just the basic skill. So afterward it looks like this. It presents like this. As you can see, it's a bit fluffy. Yeah, it looks nice, beautiful and cozy. So afterwards you're going to trim carefully. You're going to get your scissor and cut. Yeah, this is what you're going to do. You're going to cut them, and we shall see in my next video how we are going to make it look more fluffy and more neat. Yeah, this is what we are going to do for now. Afterwards you're going to cut. Yes, you can cut as many, you can grasp as many as you can. You can grasp, since I've made them in lines, you can grasp around 10 or 5 or any of your choice. It depends the size of your scissor. Yeah. So afterwards, as you can see, yeah, some are short, some are small, but I hope you get the skill. So this is what you're doing. You're cutting them, and you have to be careful just not to leave out an extra loop. Just make sure you don't leave out the loop. So after cutting, you push them aside and then get some other loops. Yeah, that's what I've told you. Yes, I've done it. You've done it. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Besides, afterwards we finish doing this, you just have to instead of cutting the thread into pieces, you can see that you've used less yarn, you've used very less time, so faster, more convenient, and easier to make. So this is what we are doing. Just on cutting, you just have to be extra careful so you don't cut your fingers, you don't cut the net itself, and you make sure you don't leave out extra loops. That's why every time you cut, push them aside so you can be in position. You can grasp as many as you can. It's okay. Yes, I know some of you might be wondering why I use the bright color. You can use it. You can use any color of your choice. Yeah, I used the bright one because since I was going to shoot the video, I didn't want to use the dull colors because of educational purposes. I just wanted everything to be visible, so a brighter color is better. Everything I'm doing, it's clearly visible, but I'm not limiting anyone about the color. You can use any color since it's a rug, since you've used the bright color. Yes, you can use it as a wall hanging, it's okay. You can use it as a bed mat, it's also fine. So you can use it as anything. So yeah, on cutting it might take some good time because you're being extremely careful so you don't have to leave any extra looms uncut. That's why it's taking quite some time. But at the very end of it all, you have something very nice, something cozy. You can put it on your bed, step on it, or use it to wipe your feet. You can put it on your indoor bathroom, like the doorway of your indoor bathroom, so you don't have to move around your house with very wet feet after bath. So you can removing this extra wool. Okay? But this is how it looks like. So in our next video, I'll be showing you how we can make it look neater and nicer. So you can just don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell below and just give us a thumbs up just to show support. Thank you and have a nice time.